Hey guys, it's me Kezia. Today I want to look at a question that is often asked by my students, which is, how do I get away from being Mr. Nice Guy all the time? Before we can address this, I want to introduce to you two other characters that are very much part of this equation.
The two characters are the bad guy and the good guy. The bad guy is the one who lives by the motto, treat them mean to keep them keen. And this generally works for him. He plays women, he cheats on them, he messes them around, keeps them waiting. He frustrates them and he can even exasperate them. He'll often play on their insecurities and weaknesses. He often lacks manners and treats women as objects and as something that is there to be used for his own gratification. And for all this, he remains unapologetic. He is also unapologetic about who he is and what he does.
This excites women. In the romantic sense, he presents himself as somebody who's a free spirit, something that can't be controlled or is near impossible to be controlled. And this only serves to increase his level of attraction even more, as women are drawn to the idea that they could be the one who comes along and tames him, who mends his wicked ways, the answer to the puzzle. And as a result of all this, he is seen as a challenge by the women, which increases his attraction even more. But something that all these bad guys have in common is the fact that they love being the bad guy. They revel in it. They're proud of being the bad guy. This again just makes the women desire them even more.
The good guy. He's the one who girls describe to each other as fantastic. Women often consider him as one in a million and worth keeping. He is loyal, cares about others, he is positive, and he takes pride in having these qualities. And although he's well-mannered and treats others as he would expect to be treated, he is very selective because he has high value and he has high standards. He will not bend his own reality to fit hers, and he will not be walked on either. Just because he's good, it doesn't mean he's a pushover. Far from it. The good guy treats women with respect.
But at the same time, he will not be afraid to challenge her or disagree with her, poke fun at her, and he certainly will not get scared when it comes to sexual escalation. And as a result of all this, women are attracted to the good guy as much as the bad guy. The good guy shows that not only does he have morals, but he has high standards and he's high value. Again, presenting a challenge for the women. The women want to live up to those standards. So as you can see, if done correctly, the good guy can get just as many women as the bad guys. But one point I wish to make is that the good guys usually attract a fairly higher standard type of woman. Now I don't mean aesthetically or even intellectually, but unfortunately bad guys do attract more insecure, troubled women, women that might have a few issues, whereas the good guy will attract the more emotionally strong, more settled, and more confident type of woman. And now we have the nice guy. The nice guy attracts no one and is often mistaken with being the good guy. But he is neither the good guy or the bad guy. He's simply a mask that is worn by either one. When men wear this mask, they become bland and forgettable. The nice guy is a mask that people put on when they become scared or afraid. They start becoming afraid to make impact or saying the wrong thing or offending her. Nice guys will never disagree with a girl. He'll never challenge her or poke fun at her. He will bend his own reality in accordance with hers. He won't even get her to qualify herself at all. He'll jump through every hoop, every task that she gives him, and he'll give her none in return. He'll patiently wait for her to make her phone call or to go off and talk to her friends whilst he holds her coat. He'll let her laugh at him rather than laugh with him. He won't lay down any rules. He won't court controversy at all. And because he's so scared of saying or doing anything outside of his comfort zone, he will be perceived as someone that is nervous. He'll avoid sexual escalation even when the girl's giving him clear IOIs. The reason is because the nice guy in his head thinks everything's going fairly well and he doesn't want to disrupt that. He doesn't want to sabotage it. Little does he know that he's making absolutely no impact with her. Nice is not about being good. Nice is about being bland and forgettable. So if you think that this applies to you, Here's a few little tips that can help you spot when you're starting to wear that mask and you're starting to become that nice guy again. Firstly, don't agree with everything she says. Have you ever heard of a woman refusing to sleep with a guy simply because they had a different opinion about what her favourite film was or what holiday destination she likes to go to? Absolutely not. Remember, opposites attract. Be aware of when a woman is getting you to perform tasks or she's throwing hoops at you for you to jump through. Instead of obeying her tasks and jumping through those hoops, I want you to turn the tables slightly and start to give her some tasks. Never use the nervous laugh. Be very aware of that. The nervous laugh is something that the nice guys always do. Be aware of when she's laughing at you. Ideally, it's better that you laugh together. You're laughing with each other. Do not be afraid to challenge her, whether it's in a playful manner or an intellectual manner. Do not be afraid to tease her a little or poke fun at her. And please, if you do it, don't start saying sorry 1,000 times. Do not resist sexual escalation. When the time is right, act upon it. Go into the interaction with high standards and high value, and make sure that there's certain rules in place, certain boundaries that she can't cross. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Remember always that the good guy should never be confused with a nice guy. The nice guy is a mask that is worn by either the good guy or the bad guy. The nice guy equals bland and forgettable. The good guy is positive, 1 in a million, fantastic, and women are drawn to him. He has high standards and high value. If you're the good guy, be him, but most importantly, be proud to be him. Guys, you can check me out at www.puatraining.com or www.myspace.com/Kezia_PUA. Take care.